have on the back.
What's going on, beautiful people? I am the Grandmaster, but I also go by D-Ray, and I am your coach of the LA Guerrilla Tactics, and this is the team builder for our epic bout between us and the Montreal Milotic, coached by MattOshea. We have our work cut out for us this week, not only because our team is kind of whack, but because MattOshea is a phenomenal competitor. We did beat him in the AP Academy, but debatable, we flinched him out. It is Togekiss though, so kind of playing for it. I mean, if you plan for stuff, it's kind of hard to apologize for, right? But aside from that, he's going to look to get his revenge, so we expect to get his 100% effort. If you guys are excited for this matchup, please do me a massive favor and icicle crash that thumbs up button. And if you are new, please hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications, hit the bell button so you guys get notified every single time I post a new video. And with all that being said, let's just go ahead and hop into the matchup. Down below, our beautiful mascot, #2. Oh, rest in peace, the band, Galarian Darmanitan. Matt loves himself some Vikavolt. So Vikavolt's on his team, very good bug and electric type Pokemon that has access to levitate, so it's not weak to electric types, although it'd be neutral because it's a bug as well, but it's immune to ground moves. Very threatening, very good, strong offensive Pokemon, especially when it runs Modest. Got good coverage, Bug Buzz, Thunderbolt, Discharge, Energy Ball, all that fun jazz. Also has access to Sticky Webs this generation. He's got Komodo, very good Dragon and Fighting type Pokemon, very good in regards to being super bulky, and it could be mixed. It could be physical, it could be special, it could be the Clangorous Scales set, which is special, or the physical Dragon Claw set, which is Dragon Dance, things like that, or Belly Drum. Belly Drum Salic Berry is something that he may want to bring as well. Clefable, big sister to Aria. Clefable is very fat, very good Pokemon. Number 1 on the ladder, shout out to Clefable for being number 1 in OU and Smogon. Clefable is a very good rocker, teleporter, wish passer, has flamethrower, gets access to Magic Guard, unaware, all that fun jazz. I love me some Clefable, except sometimes in Draft League it's a little bit too expensive, in my opinion. Crawdont, very good Pokemon, water and dark type Pokemon, very threatening, very offensive mon. Gets access to adaptability, so its stab moves are hitting extra hard. Knockoff, Crabhammer, Aqua Jet, nothing to scoff at. He's got Piloswine, very good ground and ice type Pokemon, very fat. It's the pre-evolution to Mamoswine, so it is able to hold on to the Eviolite. Gets the same moves, Ice Shard, Icicle Crash, Stealth Rock, things like that. Dublade, very good, again, Eviolite Pokemon. It's the pre-evolution to Aegislash, also can hold an Eviolite, Ghost, and Steel type Pokemon. Shout out to the Ghost. Dublade is probably going to end up coming. The mons I think he's going to bring are on the left. The rest of his mons are on the right. He has a Roselia, Grass, and Poison type Pokemon. Very good in regards to sending spikes and toxic spikes. He's got Zaptu. Zaptu is a very good psychic and flying type Pokemon that has the ability Magic Bounce, so it's able to bounce back any non-damaging moves, especially highlighted the hazards. So if I decide to try to set Stealth Rock on it, I can't because it'll bounce right back to me, which is unfortunate. Rapidash is a very good Pokemon. Haven't been able to make it work this gen, but it's a really good Pokemon. Base 105 speed, fire type Pokemon. Gets access to Flash Fire, gets access to, I believe it gets Flame Body as well, I want to say. But great coverage, Wild Charge, high horsepower, obviously Flare Blitz, Zen Headbutt, Play Rough, I believe as well. Snorlax, very thick, one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. That's Bear right there, that's Hambre. Snorlax is a very good normal type Pokemon, super fat on the Spadef side, gets access to thick fat Gluttony. I don't remember what the other one was, I think it was Immunity. Yeah, Immunity, so it's not able to get Toxic, but it's a very good normal type Pokemon. It could be a solid check for our special attackers. So the mons that we decided to bring, the first one on the squad is going to be none other than the Metal, aka D's Nuts, running leftovers, and the spread is 244 in HP, 12 in attack, 4 in defense, 92 in Spadef, 156 in speed, running the Jolly Nature, that's right. Double Iron Bash, Earthquake, Body Press, and Acid Armor. Acid Armor because it's cooler than Iron Defense. Body Press is there to be able to set up on the Piloswine. And it's also able to set up on Dublade if for whatever reason he didn't run Sacred Sword. I doubt that he would not want to run Sacred Sword, but if he brings Dublade, he probably does. Earthquake is to hit Dublade. Body Press obviously hits the Piloswine, and it's also able to hit the Yeah, it's actually there for Piloswine. Piloswine and Crawdaunt. There it is. Crawdaunt. It's for super effective damage. Double Iron Bash is for literally everything else. The speed investment that I have on this thing is, I believe, to be able to outspeed a... So I have it for... So I outspeed a modest, non-invested Vikavolt, Clefable, Piloswine, and Crawdaunt if for whatever reason he did not invest speed in his Crawdaunt. Maybe he tries to do like a Trick Room kind of thing. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what he would run Trick Room on. I think Xatu gets it. Anyway, that's our Melmetal. Next mon on the squad we do have is going to be Guerrilla Tactics, question mark. Fire Punch, Iron Head, Zen Headbutt, and U-Turn. This is going to be our special pivot because we are running 4 in HP, 252 in attack, 4 in defense, 60 in speed def, and 180 in speed, running the Jolly Nature. Sheer Force, obviously, with the Assault Vest. The idea behind this is to be able to come in and switch into Clefable, take any hit that it wants to go for, and bop it back. Bop it back as hard as we possibly can. Iron Head is there for Clefable. Fire Punch obviously is Sheer Force boosted. Fire Punch and Iron Head and Zen Headbutt are all Sheer Force boosted. Zen Headbutt is there for Komo'o, so don't get completely walled by it. And then Fire Punch is literally for everything else. I also am able to hit super effective damage onto the Piloswine with Iron Head as well. And we don't necessarily want to stay in on the Crawdaunt, obviously, because of Aqua Jet. Aqua Jet is a thing. We don't want to do that. So that is our Darmanitan set. The next mon that we have is going to be, hey, shout out to Arya. Baby Clefairy is about to take on Big Sister Clefable. We have Moonblast, Teleport, Wish, Protect. This is going to be the classic Wish, Protect pivot set. This is basically to ensure our longevity on Darmanitan and on Melmetal. The EV spread is very self-explanatory, 252 in HP, 220 in defense, 36 in speed def, so we're still able to take some speed def hits, but mostly he has some physical attackers. I expect the Komo'o to be physical, honestly. It can 1v1 the Komo'o, obviously. We don't take too much from a poison jab, so we should be able to 1v1 the Komo'o 100% because it is 4 times a week to Fairy. The next mon obviously has Eviolite with the Magic Guard ability, so that way we can't get toxic and get damage, and we can come in on rocks and any hazard. Next mon of the squad we have is Baby Girl Summer. Shout out to the wife. We're running it this week with Expert Belt. EV spread we have is 124 in HP, 252 in attack, 4 in defense, 4 in speed def, 124 in speed, running the Jolly Nature. Queenly Majesty is going to be huge because we're able to pivot in on Aqua Jets from Crawdaunt, because you cannot do priority moves on Queenly Majesty, so that's going to be clutch. As well as Shadow Sneaks from Doublade. That could be pretty clutch depending on the situation. But mostly for Aqua Jets is the reason why we have that there. We're running Power Whip, Play Rough, Rapid Spin, and U-Turn. Rapid Spin is to get rid of hazards and get that +1 boost in speed. Play Rough is to be able to hit super effective damage onto Komo'o. Power Whip is there for Piloswine, Crawdaunt, and we don't want to stay in on Doublade. We'll just U-turn out, essentially. So this is going to be our Crawdaunt and our Piloswine check. So yeah, that is going to be our summer. The next mon that we have on the team is going to be Day Ones, aka Doug Trio. Day Ones is going to be running Earthquake, Stone Age, Memento, and Stealth Rock. This is going to be our dedicated lead because I can expect him to lead with Vikavolt because the man loves himself some lead Vikavolt, and that way we're able to trap that. Actually, we're not going to trap it because it's levitated, but we're able to hit it with the Stone Edge incredibly hard in case he wants to set up sticky webs on me. He can't Volt Switch out, so there's not really much he could do to me back. We are with our EV spread that we're running, or set up rocks, essentially. If we can't do anything else, we'll Memento out. But the EV spread that we have on this thing is going to be Adamant, 252 attack, and 252 speed with 4 in speed def. This does speed tie with Rapid Dash, but I don't expect him to bring Rapid Dash. And am I willing to risk the speed tie? Fuck yeah, I am. So this will knock it out if we win the speed tie. And then depending on my health, I'm able to still have my stash. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But this is to be able to mostly check the Doublade if I can. I would like to lead it, but if Doublade comes, I'd rather keep it around to be able to check Doublade. So that's going to be a thing. That is our Doug Trio. We're running Sash on this thing, obviously. The last mon that we have on the team is going to be Always Wet. Shout out to Baby Girl Always Wet because, you know, she'd be dripping. Drip, drip. Always Wet is running the Gooey ability this week with the EV spread of 252 in HP, 56 in defense, 200 in special attack. And we're running the Gooey because we're able to switch in and live from full, a Dragon Claw from Komo'o, and then hit it back with Draco. And he will get a -1 speed, -1 drop in speed. His speed will drop by 1. His speed will drop by 1. And we're able to outspeed him and then kill him with another Draco following if he doesn't switch out. This obviously is not going to work because he could pivot out to Clefable if it's too early in the game. So hopefully this is going to be a late game thing, but it could come in handy. Flamethrower is there for Vikavolt and as well as Doublade. Thunderbolt is there for Crawdon. Hydro Pump is there for Piloswine. And Rapidash. Yes, Thunderbolt also hits Xatu. If he does bring the Snorlax, we're going to have to come up with a different plan. But I don't expect Snorlax to come, but he could. You never know. And we're running this with the Assault Vest in case, so that way we can live some hits. Basically wall out the Vikavolt and wall out the Roserade and the Xatu, essentially. So yeah, that is going to be our team that we're bringing for our game against Matt. Do I feel confident in it? Not really, because Matt's such a really good competitor. We got to play our best. We haven't been playing our best this season. It's just Generation 8 has not been my season so far, but that's okay. We will bounce back in the future. We're going to bounce back today. We're going to hop into our matchup right now. Matt is waiting for us. Guys, if you guys are ready for this matchup, please do me a massive favor. And again, like I said, go crash that thumbs up button and tune into this matchup tomorrow. Yes, with all that being said, I'm going to get the heck up out of here. Have a good rest of your day, and above all else, be nice. Peace.